For some people, there is a strange moment on the morning of their birthday. They wake up, check the time, remember what day it is, and feel almost nothing. No excitement, no anxiety, just they have woken up to another new day. And somewhere in the corner of their mind, a quiet question starts moving around. Wasn't I supposed to feel something right now? Isn't today my birthday? This video is exactly about that empty space, the strange distance between how the day is supposed to feel and how it actually feels. Psychology researchers have noticed something. Some dates hold a different place in our minds, not just as a day on the calendar, but as moments that stop us and make us look at our own life, like New Year's, like anniversaries, and birthdays are one of them. For some people, a birthday does not arrive as a celebration, it arrives as a quiet inner accounting. Where am I? Where am I compared to where I wanted to be? How far have I come since last year? Or have I really moved forward at all? This is not a party. It is a question at your door, even though you never invited it. And for some people, the easiest way to get through that question is to not make the day too big. Birthdays come with an emotional contract most of us never agreed to. You are supposed to be happy, excited, grateful, feeling loved. And if you do not feel that, or if you only feel it a little, you start to feel like something is wrong somewhere. But there is an interesting thing in human psychology. When someone tells you you should be happy right now, it becomes harder to be happy. Real emotions do not come because someone said they should, they do not come because you feel forced when they are expected, when they are required, when they are supposed to be shown in front of everyone, an empty feeling can appear. And some people notice that emptiness and think there is something easier than trying to celebrate the day, just letting it pass. Then there is something people talk about less: attention. Some people who treat their birthday like an ordinary day do not actually hate birthdays. What they dislike is this: the eyes, that moment, the moment when everyone turns toward you, the song starts, the cake comes to the table, your phone fills up with messages, and you are expected to give the right reaction to all of it. Even loving attention can feel overwhelming when you are the center of it. For some people, keeping that day quiet is not avoidance, it is a way of protecting a part of themselves. And there is also this: birthdays can make our connections visible, and that can feel uncomfortable. Who remembered? Who forgot? Who called and who did not? On a normal day, these things pass by. But on a birthday, these questions come to the surface. The day creates expectations without you even noticing. And by the evening, whether those expectations were met or not begins to show by itself. For some people, keeping the day unimportant is a way of making sure that inner accounting never happens. If the day has no meaning, then the silence has no meaning either. And sometimes this becomes a habit. Lowering expectations from the beginning becomes an advantage, because if you do not expect anything, you cannot be disappointed. Over the years, the celebration slowly becomes smaller and smaller until the date passes quietly. And in a strange way, that begins to feel relieving. Some people truly like it this way: a calm morning, meal they enjoy, maybe only one person knowing. For them, this is not a compromise. It is exactly what they want, not because they are trying to protect themselves, but because the idea of celebration has always looked like this to them: small, personal, quiet. There is nothing wrong with that. It is just a different relationship with that day. Maybe the real question is not why some people do not care about their birthday. Maybe the real question is this: what does a birthday quietly ask a person to feel? And does that person want to answer?